Welcome everybody. My name is Dominique Barbie and I'm super excited to be alive today. I'm super excited to be here. I'm grateful for you all to be here, guys. Tonight we're going to be giving you some very, very important information that can change the entire trajectory of your life. Now, if you don't know me, I've been on online marketing for about, I'll say this is probably my 6th year, all right? But I will say in the first 2.5 years, it was really, really hard for me. I would reach out to different people to try to get help and try to figure this out. I saw people literally making $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $100,000 from the comfort of their own home. And me, myself, I was working at, different jobs here and there. I worked at McDonald's for 4 years, and then I moved and I worked at this job and that job. But one thing, all of the jobs that I had in common was the fact that I hated going to my job. I hated leaving my children. I hated paying for daycare. I hated, the boss breathing down my neck, okay? I couldn't stand it. I had to ask to go to the bathroom. If my kids got sick, it was just horrible. And I knew something was wrong because every time I went to work, I would get like this anxiety. Okay, so who has a job and you know what I mean? Driving in traffic, you gotta wake up in the morning, gotta leave your family, you just name some things, right? Some people do love their job, but not everybody. I was one of those people who couldn't stand it. So I was just like, okay, I have to do something. And I just saw all these people doing these great things online. I was like, okay, what do I need to do? Now I started and I had literally negative $500 in my bank account. The way that I got started and the different opportunities, I would sell things around my house. And that's how I started, because I literally was living paycheck to paycheck, under paycheck to paycheck, okay? What changed my life was when I actually saw a YouTube video. It was called The Strangest Secret, and it talked about 97 out of 100 men, if you asked them if they wanted to be successful, okay, when they got older and retired, they all will say yes, but only 3 of them, I forget the number, just paraphrase for me, go watch it when you get off of here. He said only 3 of them was able to be a success and financially dependent on themselves. 97 of those men, when they got of age, 60, 70 years old, they had to depend on somebody else. I was so scared and so nervous when I heard that. It really hit me because what he was saying was I felt like I was on that path of one of those 97 people if I didn't do something. So it was a 30-day test that I did, right? And it was to do, my goal was $40,000 in 4 months. Luckily, I saw another YouTube video, things start to come together when you begin to seek and find information. I saw another YouTube video of this lady saying basically, what books are you reading? Have you planned your calendar? Everything that she was saying, it was just like, I felt some type of way because I was doing nothing that she was saying. And she held up a book. It was called Think and Grow Rich. Okay, how many type of 1 if you heard of Think and Grow Rich? You heard of it. Type of 2 if you read it. Type of 1 in the chat if you heard of it. Type of 2 if you read it. Okay. Now, when I began to read this book, okay, I began to read this book, and as I was reading the pages, like the only feeling that I could have was literally happy mixed with sadness. Happy mixed with sadness. I literally was crying reading that book because I had no idea that these thoughts become things. I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know that what you're concentrating on a daily basis was causing your reality and all this stuff. He had literally principles step by step on how millions of people help literally become rich. So as I read it, I began to do the steps. Okay, and 4 months later, I made $40,000 along with a few other things that I did, okay? So what I'm telling you is it doesn't matter what your reality is right now. It doesn't matter if you don't have any skills. It doesn't matter if you don't know people who can help you. It does not matter. None of that matters. All that matters is that you have a burning desire to be able to reach your goals and your dreams, and you're willing to be coachable and lock arms with people when you see the opportunity. That's all that I did, okay? So today, I'm going to be talking about some information that has literally changed my family's life, okay? Yesterday, I was literally messaging one of the members, he has a baby on the way, he got a lot of stuff going on, and I sent him some of the things that, some of the words and the affirmations that I would do, like in case of an emergency. Something told me to just send it to him. And I tell you today, he actually had a $1,500 day. So I was just so proud of him. I was just so excited because I was just like, look how powerful that is just by changing your concentration, just by changing your focus to what you want. And one of my mentors told me there's two different realities. He said there's everything you want and there's everything you don't want. And he began to talk about quantum physics and all this stuff. And what I realized when I went through that, and I don't want to get too deep, one of the things I realized is that when you have a thought, you're changing, literally creating atoms when you have thoughts. Everybody should know what an atom is. When you think thoughts, it's really invisible energy and it's creating little atoms. And the more you think about it, okay, whatever your predominant thoughts are, that's what you're going to see in your reality, okay? So if you focus on everything you don't want, everything that causes you pain, everything that makes you sad, I know it can be hard, but you have to change the trajectory and change your concentration to what your dreams, your goals, what's the activities that you need to do on a daily basis. So with the system that you're going to see, we call it the miracle system because we're helping people all over the world understand that miracles are not some once in a lifetime thing. Miracles is really you, and you have the ability to create miracles. You actually have the power of creation. You being a human being, a spiritual human being in a physical body, you have the power of creation. And if you are not aware of this, you're going to be creating literally everything you don't want. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share the PowerPoint, all right, that's absolutely changing so many people's lives, okay? And then we're going to have some people speak on how their experience has been. So let me just share my screen. Bear with me. Make sure I share the right screen. Yes. All right. Make sure I can do it. All right. All right, all right. All right, so with the Miracle Network, I just want you to think, what if you had no more monthly bills and the ability to earn $10,000 or more per week simply by turning your monthly bills into banks, okay, that bring you cash flow? Now, you may think that's a simple sentence, but it's really a very powerful sentence. What if, when you have the ability to imagine and think a thought, that means if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. And if you actually took the time to focus on this sentence that I just said, all right, and use your power that I talked about, your mind power, your conscious and your subconscious, if you literally repeated this sentence, okay, every day and night for the next 90 days in the present tense as if it was already happening for you, which is one of the things that I did, you can begin to get closer and closer and closer to manifesting this. And when all of the atoms and the electrons are connected, you will begin to see it in your reality, okay? What if you could eliminate all of your taxes, okay? And I know everybody has a phone, and I know everybody has, most people on here have a Facebook. Just type on 7 if you got a Facebook. I think most people on here have a Facebook or like an Instagram or something like that. I just wanted to see how many people, how many of you are entrepreneurs? How many of you actually use any type of social media for your business or something like that? Okay, I see a lot of 7s, a lot of people are entrepreneurs on here. Okay, great, great. All right, most of you know entrepreneurs. If you're an entrepreneur, most people actually know other entrepreneurs. And if you can think about those people, or think about the people in your phone, I know for a fact that if you think of all those people, you can see everybody has one big thing in common, at least those who are over the age of 18. They either have a family and they're trying to provide for their family, or they're trying to provide for themselves. And one thing, what is the one thing standing in most people's way? It's their bills. It's literally standing in the way of most people's goals, because if you're taking all of that income, all of your being, all of your thought, all of your energy, and putting it into what? Your bills, how can you have enough income to manifest what you want in the dream world, what you want for your dreams, if all that money is going to that? And remember, if you paid attention to what I said in the beginning, I said thoughts, okay? Thoughts become things, all right? And especially if you have a job right now, what do people with jobs think about the majority of the time? Just type in the chat. If you have a job, or if you know people with jobs, what are they thinking about most of the time? Okay, I just want to know. Rent, somebody said rent. What are they thinking about? Vacations, bills. All right. Most people, right, going home, Most people who have jobs, they thinking about their job all the time. They forced to. They there for most people are there for 40 hours a week. Most people, they got to wake up and think about, do I got to go to work or not? On the way to work, they thinking about their job. And if they constantly thinking about their job, then what they gonna manifest? Their job, right? Right. So when I had a job, I had to begin to change my focus and understand that I was working 40 hours a week for somebody else. When I got home, I did double time. I started to put focus on my journey to the point where I was tired, all this stuff, right? You have to be able to, at a click of a button, at the snap of a finger, be able to switch and concentrate on what you want. So with the Miracle System, we're gonna show you how to get your rent or mortgage payment cut down to $0 in 14 to 30 days or less. And just think about how that feels. Think about it and see it in your mind's eye. What I want you to understand is this. What the difference between success and failure is literally just energy. Everything is literally made of energy, right? And if you want success, you have to match the vibrational combination of energy as what you want, meaning your thoughts, your words, what you're saying to people, what you're writing, all of that needs to be aligned, your actions. Now, if you say, for example, type of one, if you want to make $10,000 a month, I'm gonna give you an example. You want to make $10,000 a month, or you're interested in making $10,000 a month or more, or $5,000 a month, right? When you begin to get on the freaking, now type some adjectives of how you would feel if you was making $10,000 a month. Just type some adjectives. Like, what would you feel like? What does that feel like? What do you see? What's going on? Tonight, if you really want to make $10,000 a month, I want you to get a sheet of paper and write down what your day would look like. What does it smell like? What you look like on that day? How does it feel? I want you to get as descriptive as humanly possible, because that vibration, that needs to be your predominant vibration on a daily basis. You literally, until your subconscious mind, understand it, until your subconscious mind, when your subconscious mind connects with that feeling, it will begin to connect to the universal mind, which is where everything is formed. That's the magic key. When you begin to feel and think those thoughts on a daily basis, you got to match it. And another thing, when you're making $10,000 a month, which type of yes or no, would you feel like you deserved it? If you made $10,000 a month and you can think about the actions that you're taking on a daily basis, yes or no, would you feel like you deserve it? You just think of you made $10,000 and just imagine all the things you did, what you've done on a daily basis. Would you feel like you deserved it? Okay. At the time that your vibrations match, your actions match, and you absolutely feel like you deserve it, you will have it. Now, at this present time, if you're thinking of $10,000 a month and look at the past 90 days what you have done, do you feel like you match $10,000 a month? Just be honest with yourself. In the past 90 days, do you or do you not feel like you actually deserve it from your actions, not just your thoughts? I'm talking about your actions on a daily basis, and your thoughts, and what you've been writing, and your affirmations. All the work you've done in 90 days, does it match $10,000 a month? Do you really can say to yourself, like, I know for a fact that I should be getting paid $10,000 a month for the 90 days of stuff that I work, okay? If it's not, I want you to understand what we're doing right now, okay? I did a 90-day run. Today is actually the last day of my 90-day run. All it takes is literally 90 days to completely change the trajectory of your life. You can do a year's worth of thoughts and actions and following things in a certain way that we're going to teach you, and you can literally take 90 days and get a year to 3 years done, okay? My goal for my 90-day challenge was initially $80,000. I was scared to put $100,000, but in my subconscious mind, it was like $100,000, but I was kind of scared because you know how you be like, ugh. But today's my last day, right? And I have completely smashed it. Why did I smash that goal? Like, I think it's close to $110,000. But why did I smash it? It's because when you lock arms with the Miracle System, I'm about to do another 90-day run. Okay, most people say they want to make $1 million. Most people say they want to be the first millionaire of their family. But you have to do things a certain way. It's a strategy to it. Okay, if you follow what you've been doing over the past years, you haven't made $1 million, you need the strategy. Okay, so what we're gonna do this week or next week, we're gonna actually help everybody, okay, in the system who gets started with the system. We're gonna help you create your own 90-day blueprint. We already have it written out. I can share my screen with you and show you how we got it literally all written out, where you can type in project done, this is done, this is done. It shows you all of the activities. It shows you everything that I literally did, all my numbers, all my strategy, okay? And you'll be able to get that, okay? You'll be able to get that probably tomorrow. And if you are on the highest level, we're gonna actually show you how to get an account so we can hold you accountable, right? And you can be able to check it off. And we can check, like, did you check it off? Did you do it? It's so powerful, guys. I can't even explain it. So let me get back to the miracle system, though, because I'm so excited for the next 90-day run. I'm about to, like, go ham. Like, you don't even get it. Like, that first 90-day run, that was just like practice. This one is gonna be like boom, and then I'm gonna do another one. So you want to be doing 90-day runs, okay? You don't want to do it the slow way. Do you want to exercise slow, or do you want to exercise fast and get it over with? I want to do it fast and get it over with. So this demonstration is designed to help each member achieve financial freedom in all areas of their life by using a powerful strategy called the power of one. The power of one is very powerful because when 2 or 3 agree, there's unlimited power. One person alone can completely shut down Las Vegas in all type of countries. You, by yourself, all that energy in your body, you can shut it down. But most people, they don't know how to tap into their energy. And most people, unfortunately, have not been taught how to do it, how to use concentration, how to be still. Can you be still for 15 to 30 minutes in complete silence? Or when you sit down in complete silence, all your brain is all over the place, okay? You can learn this. It's very powerful. So by one person simply sharing one can create a chain reaction and lead to 100% freedom. Pay close attention to this training module because it may be the information needed to help you accumulate $20,000, $40,000 plus per month within the next 30 days. This is why I don't argue with people, because a person who thinks different thoughts, right, that's their reality. What is the point of arguing with somebody who has this reality and you have your own reality? It's no point, right? So if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't, because that's your thoughts. And when you make that thought, it's going to literally, if you say I can't, it's going to stop everything, stop your nervous system. It's going to stop you from taking action. This is why I tell people fear is one of the greatest tricks of the enemy in the entire world, because fear literally shuts a person's entire system down. I'm talking about nervous system. That's how powerful a thought is. As soon as a thought of fear comes, it's a trick. It's basically telling your body, emergency, 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 and it stops you from literally success. I used to let fear stop me, but I said no more. I control my emotions. I control my thoughts. I don't react, okay? I am proactive, not reactive. Stop reacting to everything. Start making your own life. Start creating your own destiny, because that's the power that you have if nobody ever told you. Because nobody didn't tell me. I had to stumble upon YouTube, okay? So the first thing is you need to have a burning desire to want to eliminate your bills. You have to have an actual desire. What is your vision? What is your purpose? What are you doing? What are your goals? What are you trying to do? Why are you here? A burning desire is one of the 13 principles in Think and Grow Rich. And it's a very powerful thing when you have a burning desire, because where thought meets emotion, concentrated, repetitive thought that creates emotion and feeling is the formula for manifestation, okay? You might want to pause and replay that if you get the recording of this, because that's exactly what I did to manifest 100K. Was I scared? Hey, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. All right, so get in position. The step 2 is you need to get in position. In real estate, is location, location, location. When it's time to get your breakthrough, when it's time to go and grab your dreams and your desires, you have to get in position. Because if you in this position, position 1, and position 2 is at a job forever, not getting to $1 million, not getting to your dream, right? You staying in that position. But the other person say, you know what? I know for a fact that I need to get some type of side hustle. I know for a fact that if somebody was not telling me about this thought stuff and this law of attraction, I need to figure out how to do that. I know for a fact that people making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month, right? They are humans too. We all humans. That means we all can create. So you got to get in position. If you don't get in position, then you in your old position. And your old position is going to give you what? What you have already. So the third step is to let our team of like-minded individuals help you reach your goals. When I tell you this community is about love and harmony, I'm telling you, these people on this team are so loving, so helpful. No matter who team you're on, it's somebody ready to help you. And that is very rare, especially in an online world where it's dog eat dog and all these people, they want to do this cruel stuff and evil stuff. So much stuff out there, right? But when you have a community that has your back, okay, that's there for you, who's ready to lend a hand when you're in need, that's powerful. The fourth step is you need to help us help you. We can only help you if you are willing to help yourself, okay? We cannot do the things for you. All of us have the strategy. We try to do the strategy for ourselves, right? So you need to do the strategy for yourself, okay? Now we're here to help you, okay? Don't go MIA on us. Don't join and go MIA, right? You gotta let people help you. One thing that you need to know is that what you focus on grows. Let me repeat that. What you focus on grows. What you concentrated energy produces concentrated manifestation. Concentrated thought is concentrated energy. So that concentration that you're using for something, everybody on here has something that right now on a daily basis that keep going through your head. Every day you wake up, you're thinking about it. It's something. All of us got it. But what you need to understand is you got to change that concentration to get concentrated, and it helps for you to be specific, okay? So when I ask you how much money do you want to make per month, you need to be like, boom, this per month. Boom, how much is that per day? Boom, I know. Boom, I know. And how much is that per week? You need to know this stuff, right? So once you're in position, you'll be on your way to generating wealth and becoming free, all right? Everybody wants freedom. You want to be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want. Like, it's a blessing to be able to see the difference between people coming in who didn't have barely anything to even a home. Homeless people have came in this system and got into $5,000 per month. You have so many people having so much success, and it's so touching and so helpful to see people who have been in the same situation that I have been in, and then they didn't let fear stop them. They didn't let their reality, they didn't have no money, stop them. They didn't let none of that stop them. They kept pushing, they kept going, and they kept focusing. All right, I'm so proud of so many of these members. I have members every day showing me like, this is what I did, this is what I put for my team, and now they go on to help other people. And that's what we want to do. You each one, you teach one. All right, so I'm going to show you how this works. I'm going to show you a short video, okay, guys? And then we're going to go over some of the successes people who are in the system have been having, okay? And then make sure I put share. Okay.
Hi, it's the Miracle System Bill Relief team here, and in a few minutes, we are about to show you how average people are able to get their rent, mortgage, and any other bills paid down to $0 in 14 to 30 days or less. People from all over the world are creating 5, 6, even 7-figure incomes from the comfort of their own homes using proven digital products that they don't need to touch, store, or even ship. We are going to show you how thousands of people just like you are able to watch this same video and go on to turn their yearly income into their monthly income without having to do any presentations or convince people to buy anything. If you like how that sounds, continue watching and clear all distractions. Be sure to watch until the end to see how in 90 days or 12 months, you can create $9,000 to $100,000 per month recurring income. Before we get into that, let me ask you a quick question. What are the top 3 bills that you would like to get rid of? Now imagine turning all of your bills into banks. Yes, we will show you how to turn all of your liabilities into banks and become a leader in your community using the dynamic power of one. Now here's a screenshot of one of our members' accounts over the last 6 months. Yes, you read it right. Over $100,000 in profits. All you have to do is follow the duplicatable system and get your bills paid. You can be pulling in 4 to 6 figures per month, just like many members with our 12-week or 12-month retirement plan. You will get access to the products, the tools, and the automated system that creates duplication for you and will generate leads and daily payments for you on demand. If you were paying attention, you entered in your information on one of our high-converting lead capture pages and expressed an interest in getting your bills paid or creating extra income, either through an advertisement or any number of reasons. And here you are now on the last step of the presentation, which has been proven to convert thousands of people just like you into brand new Miracle System bill relief partners. This means that someone is following our proven process and it is working like clockwork. The same thing will happen for you. The Miracle System Bill Relief Method teaches you everything you need to know to become a 5, 6, or even 7-figure earner online or offline without needing a college degree, going into massive debt, or needing millions of dollars to start a traditional franchise. This system pays out 100% commissions. Let's go over how you will get paid. Just like a person needs gas, shoes, a uniform, and daily food to work a job, or a college student needs to pay for books to earn a degree, or a franchise owner has to pay for their franchise, you must pay your startup fee for your banks that will create cash flow to pay your bills. This also covers your tools and wealth building training. Does that make sense? Now, there are 17 product packages or bank accounts that you can set up where you will be receiving monthly residual payments. You have monthly bills, so let's go over how to earn monthly income first. You get paid to help people pay bills and become a leader of wealth, which we show you how to do step by step in our online academy. There is a $10 per month license fee that covers your website and keeps everything automated for you. The housing bank is $100. The taxes bank is $100. The car expenses bank is $100. The fund bank is $100. The child care bank is $100. The clothing bank is $100. The vacation bank is $100. The health insurance bank is $100. The life insurance bank is $100. The entrepreneur bank is $100. The personal development is $100. The contribution bank is $100. The retirement bank is $200. The holidays bank is $25. The investment bank is $100. The real estate bank is $100. The nonprofit bank is $100. Most people start with all 17 banks. You earn $100 to $1,725 per month from each person who falls in your pay line after you are qualified, depending on the price of the bank they purchase. Each bank will bring you cash flow towards your expenses, and any extra can be used however you like. The more banks you own, the more cash flow you can have flowing to you in avalanches of abundance. Even if you don't have some of these expenses, billions of other people do, so it is best to own them all. There are 4 ways to earn. Direct commissions are payments from people you directly invite. Pass-up commissions are payments you receive from people who gave their first person to you. You may or may not know this person, which is the beauty and the power of this system. Indirect commissions are payments you receive from coming in with more banks than the people below you. We will go over this shortly. Before I show you the strategy, I will first explain the dynamic power of one pay plan. Your first person's payment goes to the person above you who is qualified, which is called a pass-up. You are now qualified to receive unlimited payments. Your second person's payment goes to you, and you receive 100% commission as long as you own that bank. This person starts your pay line. If a person came in at 10 banks and you only own 1 bank, you will receive $100, and the other $900 will be passed up to the person above you who is qualified to receive. This is called an indirect commission. Your third person's payment goes to you. Your fourth person's payment goes to you. Every person you invite after you give up one person pays you and creates a new pay line. After you pass up one person, you are now qualified to keep your second payment and beyond, and you will no longer have to pass up any payments. If you start at 17 banks, you do not have to pass up anyone, and this automatically qualifies you to start receiving. On top of that, you get to receive all of the first payments from everyone who pays you from now until infinity. The same thing that happened to you will happen for you. For the sake of illustration, let's say you have 2 directs your first day, and you started with one bank. Day 1, you pass up one person and keep the second. Your second person starts your first pay line. Congratulations! You are now earning $100 per month. Day 2, your second person now does what you did and passes up one person to you. You will now have 2 people in your pay line paying you monthly because your person had to pass up one person to you to get qualified. This means you have received your first pass up. Congratulations! You are now earning $200 per month. Day 3. This new person in your pay line also needs to give you one pass up to get qualified. You now have 3 people in your pay line paying you monthly. Congratulations! You are now at $300 per month. Day 4. The third person in your pay line now has to also pass up one person to you as well. You now have 4 people in your pay line. Congratulations! You are now at $400 per month. Day 5. The fourth person in your pay line now has to also pass up one person to you. You now have 5 people in your pay line. Congratulations! You are now at $500 per month. Day 6. The 5th person in your pay line now has to also pass up one person to you. You now have 6 people in your pay line. Congratulations! You are now at $600 per month. Day 7. The 6th person in your pay line now has to also pass up one person to you. You now have 7 people in your pay line. Congratulations! You are now at $700 per month. I think you get the picture. Let's fast forward 90 days. Day 90. The 89th person in your line now has to also pass up one person to you. You now have 90 people in your line. Congratulations! You are now at $9,000 per month, and you do not even know 99% of these people. That is the power of 1. You can do this in 90 days or follow this for 12 months. It is up to you. If the same thing happened, except you started at 2 banks, you would be earning $18,000 per month in 90 days with the same amount of effort. If you started with 3 banks, you would be earning $27 per month in 90 days. If you started with 10 banks, you would be earning $90,000 per month in 90 days. If you started with 17 banks, you would be earning $153,000 per month in 90 days. Wow! The crazy part is, this example is 90 days with just 2 people you directly invited. Each person you directly invite starts a new pay line for you, and this same effect happens over and over. Imagine if you let this go on for 365 days and helped 10 people, 20 people. How about 100 people? This does not include indirect commissions you will be receiving as well. The results are astonishing. All you have to do is follow our 10K per month guide in our online academy. Anyone can do this bill relief method 3-month or 12-month retirement plan. You will have everything you need to be successful. Monthly income and huge upfront payments on a consistent basis. We also have a rotator system that could potentially put people under you when you join at 17 banks. You already see how effective our presentations are because you are experiencing it right now. We train you, we train your partners, and we help you get your bills paid. We do 90% of the work for you. Nothing happens by chance, only by choice. There is always a way for those who believe that there is a way. You landed here for a divine reason, and your breakthrough is right here, right now, with the Miracle System Bill Relief Program. If you simply copy what our system teaches and follow what thousands of other successful people on our team are already doing, you can have success too. Make the right choice today and plug into our proven system. Get back with the person who invited you today.
Awesome, awesome. Super, super powerful system. Now I'll say whatever you try to do is you want something that has instant payments, you want something that has daily income, and you want leverage. If you watch the CEO, he makes the most money, but is he even there? He did the work once, he did it, and then he gets paid for a lifetime. That's what you want to do, right? That's a simple thing. And what I learned, if you never heard this before, if you want something, all you have to do is find someone who has done what you want, whatever you want, find someone who has done it already, and then do what they do. When I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh, I have a chance. You know what I mean? Because whatever you don't know, you can learn. It doesn't matter if you have no skills. It doesn't matter. We teach you the skills, all right? So I think, Aaron, did you want to say something? I gotta figure out how to do this. What do I press? Audio setting?
Testing, testing. Testing. Sound check. 1, 2, 3. Type of one if you can hear me. Oh, sweet. Thank you, Janice. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now, okay, it's brewing. And this 90 days, this challenge that we're going to be doing, I'm going to tell you right now, if you ever wanted a chance to just change your life magically, you want to be a part of this 90-day run, okay? Your mind is going to be so refreshed. The information that we have, I think you guys are probably going to feel like you gained thousands of centuries worth of knowledge, and that's going to be lovely, right? But you're also going to start respecting time. You're going to value time a lot more. And when you start putting value on time and utilizing your time wisely, everything else is easier to manage. And I know this for a fact. A lot of people, okay, not everyone, but a lot of people, they do not even have a schedule. They don't even have a schedule. And that right there, if you were running a business and you had 500 employees and nobody had a schedule, think about it, okay? That's all I'm gonna say, just think about it, okay? The things that we're gonna be doing during this 90-day run, we have never released. I know if you were here earlier, you heard a little bit of small testimony from Miss Dominique. Okay, she was telling you about one of our friends that were going through something, right? And they needed that immediate assistance, right? Most people are like, hey, I'm about to lose my house. Can you guys give me like $1,500, $600? Hey, my lights are off, you know, these types of things. They went in, they grabbed the skills. We delivered the skills, the wisdom, and the knowledge, and that's way more valuable. It puts you in a more powerful position for your own life when you have the actual skills and wisdom to make whatever it is happen. Okay, other than somebody else works hard and they make it happen for you, it's never going to be the same. It's never going to be the same. Okay, so this 90-day challenge, you guys are going to be getting some of that information plus the other 50% that was not mentioned. Okay, we're really holding on to that because it is, golden nugget is not even what that is. That is just like, it's like the message of life. It's the golden spirit. Okay, so you guys are about to get, trust me, you're going to become a real brand new human. All right, lots of power. I'm going to hand it back to Ms. Dominique because I know some people have some questions and we have a lot of good testimonies. So I like to see all of the great energy. Keep it up, guys. You just press join.
All right, perfect. Yes. Also, we do have an event coming up in Las Vegas, September. All right, we have released those tickets, so make sure you get there. It's gonna be very, very powerful, life-changing information as well. But what I want to do is I want to hear from anyone who has had success. Just unmute your line and feel free to say a testimonial, something like that, whether it's the product, whether it's the income, whether it's whatever it is. Take your line off of mute. All right, let's see who we got on here. Don't make me call you out. Let's see. I saw Eugene earlier. Are you on here still, Eugene? How has it been for you? I don't know if he's still on here. Let's see. Did you disappear, Eugene? Making too much money, huh? I don't know where Eugene went, y'all. Maybe he can't hear me. I don't know. All right.
I'm here, Dominique.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Eugene.
I had to just plug in my microphone. So I'm like, I don't know what's happening with me. I don't know. Just tonight, it was like all of a sudden, it was different than before. It's like today it's been like, I'm really hearing what Dominique is saying.
Yes.
It takes a while before you really hear what's being said. Mm-hmm. It's like my ears just opened today and I'm hearing everything. Like I was listening to you before, but I wasn't really getting it.
Right.
And just starting to work the business, having success. And now I hear. Now I'm like a sponge. I'm trying to absorb everything that's being taught.
Yeah.
Because I know this is what will make a definite change in my life. See, this ain't just a business anymore. This is life-changing information. If you can grasp on to that, hang on. I've been doing this kind of stuff a while, but I have never heard this kind of information before in all my years of doing internet marketing and network marketing. So when folks say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, oh, yes, you can. If he's willing to receive it. That's what it's all about, y'all. I am more excited now than I have ever been in working this business. So I know the sky is the limit for me. I'm picking up on everything and running with it. I ain't tossing out none. I'm here listening and learning so I can change my financial life forever. That's what this is about. I'm more fired up than when I joined this thing. I'm so thankful to be here. That's what this is about for me.
Yes. I'm so happy to hear that. Well, just get ready to what's the word? Get ready to be, what's the word? I can't even think of the word.
There's no word for it.
There's no word. We can't even figure out the word for it. We really can't, because like I've been actually trying to get Aaron to read Think and Grow Rich for the longest. And we went over some other material. I'm not gonna mention the name of it. And it was just, when I say epiphany, when I say golden moment, when I say aha moment, it's like a point, it's certain points in your life where things just completely change. That's going to be the point where you remember, like, my life is completely changed. So before I go, I want to see who else we got on here. Who else want to go? Unmute your line. Do we got Ontarian on here? We at brother? Are you on here tonight? I don't know. I'm just calling names, y'all. I don't know who's on here, though. So don't hit me. Let's see. Oh, okay, are you on here? Ontario, wake up. Probably making too much money.
He's watering the plants.
Basically.
Every night he's watering the plants.
he just popping out $1,700 days like it's nothing, y'all. He's doing absolutely amazing. He probably can't hear me right now, but okay. Cool. All right, cool. That's fine. Who else want to go? Are you saying you want to go, Louise? Go. Unleash your line.
Well, I after what everyone just said right now, like, yeah, I can definitely understand that. I can definitely feel it. I mean, I've been knowing about all these online opportunities, all these entrepreneur opportunities since last year. I knew it was possible to do this, but then again, I was like, because I was like one of the many people that was like, okay, is this really possible? But, you know, like someone once told me anything's possible, so why not go ahead and give it a try? Well, you know, I tried out a lot of opportunities, and I didn't really make much, but I was like, all right, just keep going, just don't give up. I mean, I know there's plenty of people on this earth that have been through far worse, so it's like, hey, we can all do this regardless, you know. Just got to keep it up and just keep going with the work ethic.
Yes. Super excited for you, Louise. Oh my gosh, people are pretty. So, I'm telling y'all, some people they not unmuting their lines, but they on here. They doing absolutely amazing for real.
Well, hello, hi everybody. Can you all hear me okay? Hi. I definitely wanted to get on here. I'm sorry, did I mess you up? Was you done?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to get on here because, listen, I'm new to advertising and marketing and networking through social media. And I've been doing it a little over a year. I came into the business of doing that and learning that art and that craft, hit the ground running, made myself successful in that, ventured off in a lot of other activities and a lot of other programs. But I'm going to tell you something. I have made the most money in any program that I've ventured off into with this miracle system today. And I am trying, I'm in that back office, I'm using tools, I'm using everything I can to try and get to that level. I'm on my way though, but I'm telling you, I love this program. I think that this is one of the more brilliant programs that I've been accustomed to yet. So thank you very much. And I am super excited to be here.
I just realized that was you, Teresa. I know who you are.
Yes.
I can tell from over there. I know exactly who you are. Girl,
Yes, ma'am.
Good job. You came through winning. You know,
Yeah. I'm trying to get where you at right now.
I know, it's so crazy because, you know, I'm so busy. And it's just like, so when you message me, I'm just like, okay, you know how it is. And I'm just like, hold up, wait. Every time I text her, she's like, can you approve this person? I'm like, who is Teresa?
Yeah.
They gonna know who you are. I know that much.
Yes, ma'am. I'm getting there, and I'm finna come in doing more and more. And so I'm so glad that this was one of the ones that I decided to take a leap of faith on and trust and see. I saw it when it was introduced to me because I'm an entrepreneur. I have vision to see the other side. And so my range is larger than other people's when it comes to seeing the money and seeing the system that's proven to work. And when it was introduced to me, I seen it. And so I knew I had to do it. And so I'm glad I did. I'm super excited about the future and everything that's going on with the miracle system. So thank you so much. And you will be hearing from me a lot more.
All right, awesome. Yes, you got to come to Vegas with us, and you got to I want everybody to really get on a 90-day run because, like, that's what's really going to take people to the next level. That's what's going to really create so much momentum for everybody. Once we do this 90-day run, and then the next group of people come in, they're going to be hearing all about these people who did this 90-day run, and it's going to be so powerful. So,
yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. You got the same name as my mother-in-law.
Oh,
yes. Does anybody else have any questions or anybody have any questions? Everybody ready to do this 90-day. I'm pumped up. Today I actually made like $1,000 today, and I didn't even do nothing. I don't want to say like you can come in and do nothing, but if you actually, like I said, this is the last day of my 90-day run. If you really do a 90-day run, your last month, your last 2 weeks, 4 weeks, you're just gonna be making money, and you can literally just be chilling. Like I've been just moving like all week, and I still made like $8,000 or something like that. I was just like, what? I've never been in something where you do the work, you do what you gotta do, you follow the system, and then like it just compounded. Eventually you get to the point where you can, you know, whatever. At a job, you gotta do this 40 hours for 40 years, man. I'm just like, what I do? I wanna do a year of hardcore 90-day runs, 2 years 90-day run, or do I wanna do 40 years? That's the decision, basically, that I had to make. And I don't know about you, but that was an easy decision for me. I was like, I think I want to do this just 1-2 years. I'm good. So anybody else have any questions? Triumphant advancing. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes. This for people who are not in the system, like who have questions about the system.
Okay, so is there like specific banks we have to choose to be on, or we just start and then you guys show us what to do?
Yeah. So basically what happens when you become a member, you choose the amount of banks that you want to start with. We recommend you join with all banks, but you can start wherever you like. And once you get in, however many banks you join that, you're going to get training pertaining to that level. Basically, you're going to get access to a blueprint. You're going to get access to the weekly trainings. All right. And now if you come in at 17 banks, you're going to have a VIP. You're going to be in a VIP master class. That's where you're going to see actually live footage of the 90-day run that I actually learned. This is one of the 90-day runs that I learned, and this was live. It was from a person who made 7 figures in 7 months, and they did multiple 90-day runs. So I was just like, why don't everybody do 90-day run? And I was like, why don't I do a 90-day run? I want to test it out, so I can get all the data, all the paperwork, everything that I did together, and then look at my statistics, look at my numbers, and be able to give people their numbers. That's what you really want to be able to do. Just like I said, if you want to get a result, find someone who has done it and just ask them, what exactly did you do? I want to know everything. And then if you can do that, then you can be able to have those type of results, or it might be a little bit higher, but they will be, depending on, your influence, depending on new, just depends. Somebody, a newbie came in, they did 15K in 6 weeks by following the blueprint. Another person came in, they did $50,000 in 8 weeks by following the blueprint. So it's different for everybody, I'll say. Yes, good question though. Yeah, you'll be.
Hey, Dominique.
What to do. Hey, there you go.
I wanted to say something real quick. I know, I'm in the office, and my wife is in there doing some eyebrows and everything. But basically, I want to talk a little bit about the 90-day plan. I just finished my 30-day in the program. Well over $30,000 now, and it's going bonkers. I can't keep up. People are coming in left and right. I'm giving people away every day. Every day I'm giving people away to my team, so because I want them to grow, I want them to be in a position to receive, and that's what it's all about. My mentors always told me early on in my years, what you give away, you get to keep. So I'm in a mode of giving now. Let me see who I can help. Somebody come to me, I'm ready to join. I'll tell you, okay, let me look at one of my members that needs to be qualified. Let me see who I can get into residual income mode, and let's take it from there. But 90 days, guys, and this is real key. You got to stick to this thing and work it for 90 days. Here's what's going to happen after 90 days if you do it. Your momentum is going to be off the chain. All right. What happens is this: people get in. They stay for 30 days, maybe. Not a lot of people don't even stay for that long, but 30 days, and they say, "Oh, nothing happened. I quit." That's because you didn't give time for this thing to develop. And I gave an analogy yesterday, and I said this: think of a steel bar. You can hold it in your hand, not too long, real like a skinny steel bar, but it's very sturdy. You try to bend that steel bar, and you apply pressure to it for, let's just say, for the first 10 days. It doesn't budge. Day 30, it doesn't budge. But you get to day 90, that thing starts to bend. That's because when you do that, you follow what's called the law of physics, guys. All right. The more pressure you apply to something, guess what? It's going to go in your favor. Same thing in your business. The more pressure you apply on your business, the inevitable is going to happen. And guys, I'm telling you, it can happen for everybody. Just like Dominique said, you can create your own destiny. How powerful is that? We all have the same brain, but the difference is we all think differently. Mm-hmm. So you have to get your thinking into the right path. Your thinking is going in many different directions, but focus on what you want to do. Focus on what you want to achieve. I guarantee your life will change. Okay. Get started with the miracle system, and better yet, meet us in Vegas, and your life will really change. For sure. All right. So that's what I wanted to say. Commit to 90-day increments, guys, and get busy and don't look back.
Yes. Awesome, awesome, so powerful. He's doing the 90-day run too. There's a pattern. There's literally a pattern of success. And most people, are not searching for it, or they just searching in the wrong places. We're literally telling you, like, we're going to give you the pattern. But I want to read something to you real quick. Hold on. Let me read you something. Let me find it real quick. Don't go nowhere just yet. I'm just going to read some of this stuff to you. Hold on. Let me pay attention. You might want to have a notebook and, take some notes. Okay? Hold on. All right, so listen up. Let me put it on mute, everybody. Let me put everybody on mute, and I'm gonna read some of this to you, okay? Mind is creative, and conditions, environment, and all experiences in life are the result of our habitual or predominant mental attitude. The attitude of mind necessarily depends on what we think, okay? Therefore, the secret of all power, all achievement, and all possession depends upon our method of thinking, our strategy of thinking. This is true because we must be before we can do, and we can do only to the extent of which we are. And what we are depends upon what we think. Some of y'all probably didn't catch that, but just when you get the recording this, you can replay it. It says, we cannot express powers that we do not possess. The only way by which we may secure possession of power is to become conscious of power, okay? To be able to recognize this power. And we can never become conscious or recognize this power until we learn that all power is from within. There is a world within, a world of thoughts and feeling and power, of light and life and beauty. Although invisible, its forces are mighty. The world within is governed by your mind. When we discover this world, we shall find the solution of every problem, the cause for every effect. And since the world within is subject to our control, all laws of power and possession are also within our control. The world without is actually a reflection of what's going on within you. What appears on the outside, what appears in your reality without, is what has been found within. In the world within may be found infinite wisdom, infinite power, infinite supply of all that is necessary, waiting for you to unfold it, develop it, and express it. If we can recognize these potentialities in the world within, they will take form in our world without. Harmony in the world within will be reflected in the world without by harmonious conditions, agreeable surroundings, the best of everything. It is the foundation of health and the necessary essential to all greatness, all power, all attainment, all achievement, and all success, okay? Harmony within the world within means the ability to control our emotions, control our thoughts, and to determine for ourselves how any experience is to affect us, okay? What you give meaning to creates your emotion. And what you have an emotion for, what you have feeling to, creates your action, and it also gives energy to the outer world, okay? So the harmony within results in optimism, affluence within, and results are without, okay? So just by hearing those things, it should give you an idea that you're creating your own world on a daily basis. And when you come into the 90-day run, instead of looking on everything without, which most people try to find out what's wrong with their world without, what's wrong in the physical, they're not really looking in within themselves. And because everything, every thought is an effect, and everything on the outside is an effect, a cause. The thought is the cause. The outer world is the condition of the effect. And because people not understanding this, they looking on the world without when they should be looking on the world within. And this is something that I had to learn, I had to study, and that is why I said once I figure this out, I want to help people understand this concept and change their life by changing their inside, by changing their heart and coming into harmony with their thoughts and their heart. So who invited you guys tonight? All right, that's what I want to know. Who invited you tonight? All right, did you get some value from this information? Okay, Exactly. Vivian said it. That's why affirmations are so important. This is why I try to tell people who I work with, like, I give them a list of the main ones, the proclamations and all that stuff, because that part, that spirit part, is way more powerful than the physical. This is why I can give somebody a strategy, and one person will be able to do the strategy, the other person do the strategy, right? But they're not doing the spiritual part. They're not doing the part within. They're not focused on their thoughts. And now they're not able to attract the right people. They're not able to attract the right environments because they're not understanding that you have to do this part. All right. So, hey, there's my cousin Nathaniel on here. Hey, Nathaniel, that's my cousin, y'all. Hey, girl. You gotta come over. It's real. Yes. It's nice when you have family who get on the laugh like this. Y'all know mostly I really don't talk to my family like that about business, to be honest. But she's definitely a go-getter, my cousin Nathaniel. I know that much. Okay. Just to say, I'm Terry invited. Yes, Richie invited you. Awesome. Who else? Myself, because I believe in myself and I'm trying to bring the right people. Yes. Yes, Clyde. Clyde, go ahead and say something. Oh, yeah, let me know, Lethane, for sure.
What's going on? What's going on, sis? How we doing?
Good. Don't say nothing about that video I sent you, but you say something about the other part if you got something to say.
Listen, y'all. Listen.
You're ready to blow us up.
All right, I'm gonna be all the way transparent with y'all, okay? I've been wrecking my brain, working. I've been sharing the information, sharing the opportunity. But if you're a part of this program already, you're not, like she said, if you're not coupling the strategy along with, working on your insides and the spiritual part, I'm telling you, you're gonna be off balance. You're not gonna have people are not gonna come to you for help. People are coming to me now for help and asking. I will put information out there, but I had 3 people message me after I did this thing that Dominique told me to do, and I watched something that she sent me, and I'm not even finished listening to it and watching what she sent me. And no lie, we're on vacation, and I'm using the money from the Miracle System, guys, because I've been telling Dominique for the longest, I need a vacation. Well, I know she, in her mind, she's like, this dude ain't doing what I'm telling him to do because he would have been on vacation, right? So no lie, God is my witness. Listen, Dominique told me she sent me some affirmations, which is already in the back office, right? And I know
some of them are not.
Yeah, some of them aren't. But some of them are. But affirmations, period, that we have, they work. She sent me some affirmations, and no lie, we caught the ferry, me and my wife, to this place we want to go eat, and we were sitting there waiting for the ferry to go back, and I was like, babe, let's do these affirmations together, right? We did the affirmations together while we were just sitting there, while we were just waiting for the ferry to come. No lie, 30 minutes after we did the affirmation, somebody said, I want to join for 15 banks. And I was just like, you got to be kidding. You got to be kidding me. So listen, wait. That's not it. So after the lady joined or whatever, I did it again. We're sitting on the ferry, me and my wife talking. I got my phone out. So I put affirmations up again. I said it again. And within like 15 or 20 minutes, somebody else messaged me. And I haven't talked to these people before, okay? And they were like, oh, yeah, I saw you posting something about bill relief. What is that? So I have somebody else that's interested, right? And she's thinking about doing getting all banks. So I'm telling you, listen, guys, Dominique and Aaron, they got the sauce, y'all. They got the juice. They got the sauce. I'm telling you. You got it. If you want to change your life, you have to change your life. In order for your mind to change, you have to change your mind. And the tools and the keys that they have within this program, I'm telling you, it's a blessing. Thank you so much, Dominique. And I'm going to continue to be obedient and do what I have to do.
90 days. You could have been there $100 too.
Slacking. No more.
Right.
All right, sis. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, I'm glad he was able to do that testimony, because yesterday I was just like, what's going on with Clyde? I'm like, let me message Clyde. I was like, hey, have you been doing these that I haven't heard from? I was like, have you been doing these ones? Because I sent him some information a while ago. He's like, to be honest, not really. And I was like, you need to get back on. And he was like, yeah, I do need to. He's like, yeah, I do. I said, do it with your wife. Do it with your wife. It's, if you have a spouse or a significant other, it's more powerful, some of the strategies we teach you, because we teach from a spiritual place. And our spirits are our most powerful. It's powerful to anything that you can do, whatever you think you can do on the outside. It's way more powerful. And he was able to do it. And then it was crazy. I was offline, right, for a while. And then I had came on. He was like, something, 15. I was like, what? You was just in slumps yesterday. He was like, no, $1,500 a day. And I was just like, I'm not surprised, but I was really, really happy for him. So you have to be consistent. If you fall off a little bit, you got to get back on track. So tell them the spiritual stuff work. And that's, if you haven't heard of Misty, I know Misty came in, she had no experience. She said she was online for years or something. I don't know the exact time, but she made like $40. And she came in, she said, this is what she did. If you in the system, this is what she said she did. She said she watched the videos in the back office like over and over and over. Every day she was watching it. She was going to sleep to it. Okay. She wrote down, she took notes, all the spiritual stuff. She does all the spiritual stuff. On top of that, she literally sent me voice recordings of some of the stuff that she's saying on a daily basis. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, I know she's about to be at 10K per month because I used to do that stuff too. And then now she's able to train her team. She did 15K in 6 weeks. All I know is when people do all of it together and they don't try to reinvent the wheel, they do it. I know that those people are successful. Okay, if you try to pick and choose too much, it's going to be like you kind of changing the formula. We already got the formula. Everything I did for the first 90-day run, I'm going to do that again. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. I'm just going to do it again. It worked already. It'll work again. So whoever invited you, definitely get back to whoever invited you, send them a message or let them know that you're ready to get started. What is the website? Rach, whoever invited you, honey, if you want to get the website from them, everybody has a special link, or if I invited you, just send me a message. If you struggle, you definitely want to look at what you're thinking on a daily basis. People who say they're struggling, what I realize is they feel sad and they down like that. You can tell their energy is down. So that is coming out. And when people are talking to them, people can feel energy and people are attracted to certain energy. So when you feel down and like, oh, I'm in a bad place, you gotta get back on the affirmation. You gotta get back on the stuff. Okay. For sure. For sure. All right. That's all, folks. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye.